what the is Corecore? There's been a lot of jargon going around lately. NBC, Time, Vice, you name it. In the span of a few days, major news outlets started exploiting your Corecore for their own journalistic gains. But did they get it right? If your mom saw these millennials talking about it on TV,
popular new trend on TikTok, it's called Corecore. Yeah.
Could she too make a schizo nightmare of a post with the most obtuse of CapCut templates? In all honesty, the history of Corecore and what it truly is has been totally botched. If you grew up on the internet, you probably know that post video compilations aren't unique to right now. Corecore videos are like an evolution of YouTube poops, or rather, you could argue that the fast-paced aesthetics and editing of YTPs directly inspired Corecore TikTok. In the late 2010s, seemingly random video and meme compilations set to funny music used to be called Twitter, and Hood Irony, iFunny, and Instagram pages in 2018 were essentially Corecore pages before Corecore. But what sets Corecore apart from all its meme predecessors? To answer this question, we need to delve into what the chosen name for this trend could mean. Inherently, the word Corecore implies a meta-interpretation of the various cores that already exist on the internet. The corification, if you will, of all memes and Tumblr visuals in the last few years has led to what some call algorithmic media slop. It's an oversaturation of images and visuals that inevitably renders them meaningless. Like an infinity mirror reflecting the cottagecore, blockcore, and normcore signifiers of the world back onto themselves. For some reason though, many people on TikTok and all of the news outlets that covered Corecore seem to think that it centers solely on social change. While they aren't completely wrong about a lot of current Corecore reflecting progressive ideas, this classification doesn't do the format's digital history justice. Here's the earliest TikTok video to ever use the word Corecore, posted in July 2022. It didn't discuss social change as much as mash a taxi driver clip with totally unrelated video memes. It seemed to show people exactly what's in their own minds and feeds. Other TikTokers made similar algorithm media slop videos in July too, but a series of touching, social change style videos began to use the hashtag and get millions of views in late 2022. These videos were less infinity mirror than they were alarm clock, making the meaninglessness of Corecore meaningful. Early Corecore visuals were also mainly British for some reason. Lots of TikTokers missed those the in-betweeners days of the genre. But does that mean that random post-Corecore videos are ruining the social justice aesthetic and hashtag that they claim to have built? To say that Corecore videos need climate change fear, glitzy football highlights, and Ryan Gosling in order to be truly Corecore entirely limits the genre, and forgets that it started with an avant-garde video featuring a photo of Lucky going shh. There's nothing wrong with social change. But now that NBC has latched onto that narrow definition of Corecore, it seems like the only Zoomer art forms they'll recognize are the ones that portray some deep, thoughtful fear about our future. Sure, Zoomers are anxious, but don't try to put them in a box that Corecore ultimately tries to break. For now, let's just keep them away from the truly absurd TikTok memes that are too Corecore for them to understand. Let's gatekeep silhouette irony.
I love underline slobber.
Ed with his shirt off, rearranging furniture, you name it, out of the Facebook feeds of everyone else.